Defense Teaching Unit, Part 1. Your presentation should start with a good hook. Hooks or lead-ins can take different forms. The most effective and engaging ones are often stories, especially those that are personal, emotional, or deeply relevant to the topic of your unit. A well-told story creates empathy, curiosity, and immediate interest. However, stories can be risky if they feel forced, too abstract, or disconnected from your message. If you can't find a powerful one, don't worry. There are other equally effective options. Other possibilities include provocative questions. Pose a question that challenges assumptions or sparks debate. For example, what would happen if all volunteers stopped working tomorrow? Striking statistics. Share a surprising or emotional fact that highlights the urgency or relevance of your topic. Example, every 10 seconds, a child somewhere in the world becomes a victim of labor exploitation. A powerful quote. Open with a quote from a relevant figure that frames your topic with gravitas or emotion. Example, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi. A visual or object. If allowed, showing an image or item linked to your unit can make your start more memorable and concrete. A brief anecdote. Even if not a full story, a snapshot moment from real life can still connect powerfully. Let's get started. For our presentation, we have chosen a lead that tries to raise our audience's awareness of the topic of the unit through a real story. This is Anjali. She is now 22 years old. Back in 2010, when she was just 12, Anjali was found laboring in inhumane conditions in a garment factory in Mumbai. Her rescue came through the efforts of Pratham, a charity committed to eradicating child labor and exploitation. Their volunteers, alongside local authorities, carried out a raid that liberated Anjali and several other children from their plight. Following her rescue, Pratham provided Anjali with essential support services, including counseling, education, and a secure environment to help her heal and grow. This intervention allowed her to reclaim her childhood and pursue new opportunities for a better future. Good morning, members of the examining board. My name is Esteban Montesinos, and today I am here to present my unit titled Charities and Volunteering. This unit focuses on the impactful work done by charities like Pratham, powered by an army of compassionate volunteers. Through real-life stories like Anjali's, students will explore how volunteerism plays a crucial role in transforming lives and offering new beginnings to those in need. Starting with Anjali's updated present status and recounting her past experiences sets a personal and impactful tone for introducing the broader themes of your unit. But before going into detail, let me go through the main aspects that I'll be covering for you to have the big picture of my presentation. First, why a teaching program? Our justification, where I intend to render explicit the main legislation upon which our teaching plan is based, as well as the interdisciplinary connections of this unit with other subjects in the school, with the reading plan and the complementary activities. Second, where? This is our contextualization. This is our school and the different plans that define it, signs of identity. Third, who? Our addressees, with a focused look at diversity and thus differentiation. Fourth, what to teach. This is the curricular elements, objectives, key competencies, basic knowledge and evaluation criteria. Fifth, how to teach. This is our methodology as well as classroom management skills. We shall also consider within this section the promotion of reading habits, transversal elements, interdisciplinary connections, and complementary activities. Sixth, when to teach. In this section, we will look into the sequence of sessions and the detailed description of each one of them. Finally, we will look into the assessment and marking and evaluation, carefully paying attention to the assessment of the learning process, the marking criteria, and the evaluation of teaching process. So let's now move on to our first point. This is our justification that answers to the question, why this unit and why now? Unit 6, happening in the second part of the school year, builds on what students have already learned, particularly in leveraging new technology to create a digital poster. The main focus is on understanding and supporting charitable work, aligning with students' interests and the school's educational objectives as outlined by Royal Decree 157/2022 and Decree 209/2002. These decrees advocate for teaching approaches that integrate various disciplines in a manner reflective of real-world contexts. This unit aims to enhance essential skills, including language proficiency, comprehension of social issues, empathy, civic responsibility, and commitment to global humanitarian goals. Additionally, the unit fosters collaboration and promotes core values such as compassion, equality, and peace. By engaging students with the stories of charities like Pratham and the impactful work of volunteers, we inspire them to consider how they can contribute positively to society. Our next point is our contextualization. This aims at describing the context in which the unit will be implemented. This answers to the question, where, and gives insights into the school premises and facilities in which the unit will be implemented. Our school, located in a small northeastern town of Mercia with 8,000 inhabitants and a working-class population, serves a diverse community with students from low-income and poor socio-cultural backgrounds. With 300 students and 30 primary teachers, it's near a sports center used for physical education. Facilities include an IT room with 30 computers and an English classroom designed for cooperative learning and digital competence enhancement. An essential part of our school's identity is the collaboration with different charities and annually organizes a charitable week where we organize charity runs as part of the physical education teaching plan. Also, recurrent talent shows are carried out at Christmas and Easter to raise funds for different charities close to our community. This clearly shows the interdisciplinary nature of our teaching unit, showing the cohesion and coherence of our didactic proposal. As mentioned in our teaching plan, we also focus on fostering reading habits through a well-coordinated school reading plan. So, on Charity Week, we carry out, as part of our reading plan, different reading circles and interactive stories about children or communities that have benefited from charity work, and books on how to make a positive impact in the world. Read-alouds related to books and stories about children or communities that have benefited from charity work, and books on how to make a positive impact in the world. This unit also clearly connects with our Erasmus Plus program with Germany and Poland, focusing on water conservation, climate change, and volunteering. This commitment to environmental awareness and other sustainable developmental goals, such as developing global citizenship, is integral to our teaching plan. Furthermore, our sex equality plan that promotes genuine equality is reflected in our teaching unit's approach to cultural values, content, and classroom dynamics, supporting our broader educational objectives. This is just an example of how to structure the presentation of the defense of your unit. Find further information on this and other matters at www.fustersora.ds. Also, you can join us at our YouTube channel and Instagram account.